on, it's getting to be nighttime. And unfortunately, while ARK is a wonderfully fun game to play, it can be rather annoying. Says I'm cold, so I'm gonna have to do me a fireplace. Get warmed up with it. Okay. What's it gonna take here? Need flint and stone. Okay. We can run over here and whack on this stone with our pick. Let's see if that's enough. Another annoying part. Need some thatch. We'll get that from a tree. Craft you up. You're getting that little niche of rocks here. Some wood in there. Light the fire. And I gotta level up. Let's see, what shall I level up? Damn it. Ooh, 15%. That's good. Anyway, the main thing here today, talking about the annoying parts of ARK Survival Evolved mobile version. And this, right here, is one of the most annoying parts of ARK. Google Play Games login failure. Of course it's a login failure. I'm not connected to the internet. The program could check and find that out and not have to remind me of this every time. Now this is another very annoying part of ARK. They make a big deal about making a sleeping bag or a bed so you have a place to respawn. Why? I don't know, because it makes much more sense to save the game frequently so that you have a good place in the game to come back to without respawning, having lost most of your stuff or your location. However, ARK has made it as difficult as possible to do that in an easy way. You have to go to this window. The best thing is to do a manual save, which will save right at that instant. But now you have to leave ARK. And then put up with seeing connecting to play games. Google Play Games login failure. Of course, it was that way the last time. Why did you do that again? Now, if you're going to leave the game, you can go to the Options tab and the Manage Save Data tab. And I'm using the number 2 slot for Mickey O'Boy. So I can press the Save button. And this will overwrite the previous save. And then exit. Cancel. Or I can go straight to Play ARK because it has saved that last part of the game that I started. So now I'll start at the place that I left. But that's all very complicated and convoluted to save a game that way. I mean, most other programs have a very quick and easy way to save your current progress, and some programs even have an autosave. Well, this program has an autosave, but to actually save it into a file where you can get back to it again later, you have to go through that whole nonsense of exiting the game. Now, I'm not sure what the deal is with the respawning when you can save the game and just reload a saved game. Now, spawning may be necessary. Respawning may be necessary if you're in a multiplayer game, because you can't save your participation in the game separate from everyone else's participation who is on the server, I guess. I don't really know. But in single player, you can save. In fact, it's right there in the little settings. And you see on the left side it says manual save. Well, the program saves manually anyway. Sometimes at the most annoying of times, like right in the middle of a fight with a creature. Everything goes on freeze, and while it saves all the data from that instant. The problem is, while you can easily enough do a save at any instant by just clicking there, save complete, okay. Now the problem is, how do you reload that save? Well, you can't easily, and you can see there's space there for a couple of extra buttons that haven't been included. So what you have to do is you have to go to the lower right there, leave ARK, X, connecting to Play Games. Well, you can't connect to Play Games because, I can't because I'm not online. So of course there's going to be a login failure. Now, those same two dialogues came up when I started the game, and that should be enough. But it isn't. Every time you come back to this screen, you got to put up with those things. So I can go to Play ARK, Manage Save Data, and in the local backup 1, I can save. That will save that instant. And I can go back to that instant in time where I made the save. But all this is very time consuming to go through all these steps when it really shouldn't be necessary. Because almost all other programs, you can do some variation of a save instantly and reload the saved game quite easily. or the same document, or the same picture, or just about the same anything. You can reload it instantly without having to jump through all these silly hoops. Now, I suspect that one of the reasons that's done is because a lot of people are playing on servers, they're playing online, or they're connected to the internet when they're playing. And every time the game connects to Google Play, it's going to show you some advertising. And of course, that adds to the revenue stream. But it's a very clumsy way to program the game, and it makes it extraordinarily annoying when playing the game. So, I don't know if it's a macho thing where they want you to be respawned, and at the higher levels on the mobile game, you respawn, you lose all your stuff, and you got to start from scratch again. That's very annoying unless you've gotten up to enough of a level to have a little storage box and have a bunch of stuff in it that you can access again, provided you can find it, or provided that you respawn close to it. Now, you could get a bed built and respawn at the bed, maybe, and sometimes it's a delay built into that of almost 2 minutes at times as you play the game more. Also very annoying, very time consuming, and completely unnecessary in single player version anyway. I don't know that the developers of the game or War Drum Studios will ever change that. After all, this program is free to download and free to use, and they're going to do whatever they can to get some revenue back out of it. Of course, the number one thing being that this program is a hook, so that hopefully people who can afford a cell phone, a smartphone powerful enough to play the game, also have enough money to have a decent enough computer system or a laptop that they can buy the full version of the game, or perhaps an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that. I don't know all the marketing scams and all the marketing ploys, but everything always comes down to, of course, making some money. And nothing wrong with that, except that it interrupts the flow of the gameplay, and to me makes it less, not more, enjoyable. But hey, quit your bitching, it's free. Anyway, there is another little glitch that I have found that I have reported to Warcraft, in that when you make a WaterSkin and put it in a cooking pot, or you put it in a water tap, the WaterSkin shows deflated or empty, but the status bar shows full. And the problem with that is when you put it in a cooking pot, the cooking pot recognizes the WaterSkin as being empty, not full. Okay, you guys at War Drums. Here is the deal with the weird WaterSkins. Now you can see where I am on the map, up there on the river above the waterfalls, at about it's at about 47 or 48 by 50. Although I'm not sure the location has anything to do with this situation. Now, I'll go in here and I'll craft a brand new WaterSkin. put it on my hot bar. And I'll go into the water here. Natural water, I guess you'd say. Oops. Don't want to be in that far. And I fill it up. And it has the normal icon for a water bag. Now, if I go over to a water tap, for instance, and I take my water bag and I put it into the water tap, you see that it instantly shows the empty WaterSkin icon, but the green status bar shows that it is full. And I can drink the water, no problem. And if I put it back into the water tap, it instantly fills. And that's the problem. Because while the status bar shows full, the icon or the image shows empty. Here's another water tap. And of course it's already full, so it's not going to fill it again. But it's showing full on the status, but the empty icon, or the empty image. I can drink it. Now it's empty. Put it in there, it instantly fills, but it's showing empty image. Now, of course, the other problem with that is if I put it in the cooking pot, while it shows status full, but image bag empty, I cannot use the water in the bag to in the cooking pot. Can't make any dyes, can't do anything at all. Anyway, I hope that helps out your situation in figuring out what the bug is. I think it has something to do with the flag or the programming in the class for the water bag. I don't know. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. It's obviously a software bug. I don't think it has anything to do with the location or the hardware that I'm using. So it makes it impossible to use the cooking pot to create anything like dyes or any of the recipes because there's no way to put water in it. Now, I don't know if that's peculiar to single player, or I have the latest version of ARK version 2 with the latest update, which is only a couple months old. But that's a very annoying bug, and it keeps a player from utilizing one important aspect of the game, which is the cooking pot, to be able to make things. In some cases, some very necessary things. Hopefully that bug gets fixed and reported soon. Or it has been reported. Hopefully it gets fixed and they issue an update that fixes that bug. This is TooT, your tutor, signing off and saying goodbye for now.